Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am working on my fall DIY. This is what I want to hang on my front door. So I think it's gonna work. I just have to use a different pumpkin than what she used. So I already opened up my saw. I got this from Dollar Tree. I haven't, this broke when I was taking off the words. It said family, friends, and then there was a football. So when I was taking the football and the words off, this broke in half. So I'm gonna try and hot glue this back together or use E6000 because I need this. So if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to wait and I'm gonna have to buy something else. But this part, I'm gonna saw this corner off and then I'm gonna saw this part off. And I'm using this sign. And all I did was I took my sanding block and I just sanded off as much of the glitter as I could because the fallout is really bad and I don't want glitter all over my door or all over my table while I'm doing this. So that was the only thing I did, and then I cut off the jute twine hanger, and now I am taking my stake and I am going to measure how much of this I have to saw off. And then my hot glue gun is plugged in over there because I don't have an outlet over here. And I'm gonna hot glue this. So, and this one I don't even think I just need to sand the corner. I don't have to saw it. So I'm gonna go hot glue this. I'm gonna saw the corners off of this and then hot glue all of this together, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. All right, you guys, so I have my stake. I sanded off the edges. I hot glued this one back together and I tried to sand it smooth. It's gonna have a bump of where I glued it, but that's okay. I'm not that worried about it because I'm gonna use this one on the top and I can always cover that with like a bow or something. So I'm not gonna hot glue these down yet because I'm gonna paint the back of this sign. And then I took the little pumpkin off of that hanging one where it has little pumpkins and footballs in between it. I took this one off. I'm gonna paint the back of it. I originally bought this one. I took it all apart and this pumpkin is too big. So I won't be able to do all of the things that I want to do. So I'm gonna save this. I'm not gonna throw it away. I saved all the pieces that I ripped off of there. I can find another DIY for that, but I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna paint the back of this. I have the metal word harvest, and I have some nautical rope and some jute twine. So I'm gonna paint my sign in the color Truffle by Waverly Chalk, or it's the Waverly Chalk paint in the color Truffle. I'm gonna paint the pumpkin in the color Pumpkin, and I'm gonna paint the metal word either white or I'm gonna paint it black. I'm gonna save this to the very end and see what color I like better. Because the girl that I saw, she did it in black, but I want to see if maybe I like it in white better. So I'm going to save that part to the very end. So I'm just going to paint this, let it dry, paint my pumpkin. I'm also going to paint these in the truffle brown color, and then I will come back and I will, once everything is dry, I'll be right back. Let me go grab a paintbrush. Okay, so now I am going to paint my sign in the truffle color, and then I'll paint my pumpkin and I'll paint these two, and I'm gonna be using the elephant color as well, and I'll be using white like I said. So I'm just gonna do this, give this a good coat of paint, paint everything else, and when everything is dry I will come back and then I will show you what I'm gonna do. Alright, you guys, my sign is dry. I did one coat of the truffle paint. I painted these in the elephant color, so it's like a gray, because I didn't have like an ivory or like a cashew color. I only have white, so mine's a little different from the way she did it, which is fine. And then I painted the harvest word in white, did 2 coats of that. painted my pumpkin, painted a stem, and then just hot glued a little tiny bow from, I just tied some jute string and made a little bow. Okay, so the line right here that's broken, it's really bugging me, so I'm probably gonna put some lace on there or something, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But right now I'm just gonna hot glue this harvest sign and my pumpkin. I'm gonna go ahead and glue the pumpkin first. So I just covered the back of it, and then I'm gonna set it down and press it. And this one I'm gonna be careful, and I'm gonna try and go fast because I know hot glue tends to cool when you are putting it on metal. And I'm not going to put it all over the word, I'm just going to put it on certain spots. I'm gonna have to go back in and get the spots that I missed because it melted or it cooled too fast, so now it doesn't want to stick. Alright you guys, so I just took a piece of nautical rope and cut it and laid it across the bottom and then laid it across the top. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to make the hanger so it can hang, and I'm going to use nautical rope as well because I feel like the nautical rope is more sturdier than jute twine, especially because of how heavy this is. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm not even gonna really, I'm just gonna place some hot glue. Oh, I'll be right back, hold on, I gotta get another glue stick. Okay, so I had to get another glue stick, sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue down and then push the nautical rope. And then I'm also gonna put hot glue on top of it, just so that way it'll stay secure and it won't go anywhere. Take some more. Now I'm gonna take some more hot glue and just go right over the nautical rope again. I just really want the nautical rope to stick. I don't want it to fall off. And add some more to this side. Alright you guys, so here it is. Glued the handle. So that is my fall DIY, and I do have a couple more, but I don't know when I will get. I might not do videos on them, I'm sorry. Doing videos while doing DIYs makes them take so much longer. Depending on what it is. Like another one of those little pumpkins, this one. I did this the other day. All I did was paint it, and I wrote "Hey Pumpkin," and I tried hot gluing it to 2 Jenga pieces to have it stand up so I can put this on my coffee bar. No matter, so I even used E6000. I tried hot glue. The Jenga pieces would not stick together for some reason, and they did stick together, sorry. When I would stand this on it, it would fall over. So I just hot glued a piece of jute twine, and then I put a little, one of the Dollar Tree like command strips on my refrigerator, and it's hanging up so that way I can decorate my fridge more so that it's not so bare around all of my other fall stuff. But this is gonna go on my front door, and I absolutely love it. I was gonna add little tiny pumpkins, and they were white, and it looked really weird. So you can kind of see the 2 little holes down here, but only if you really like look for it. And I wasn't gonna do the nautical rope because to me that wasn't like fall, but you could see where my stake broke in half, and I wanted to cover that up but as best as I could. And when I did a bow, it came too far down, and I didn't want to rip this off, so I actually like the nautical rope. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I would love for you to be part of my YouTube family if you're not already. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.